think we roll, throw your hands up. People outside, up in your eyes, turn this jam up. Our styles are legendary, the hottest yet the century is Live Wire.
Hey,
What's good? What's good? Hey, world!
what's happening?
We're back! We're back! Season 2, baby!
We're
Season
back.
2! The swole! The saga continues!
Yay.
Yeah, Season 2!
Season 2.
And today's special guest is Slate Stone!
Slate.
Yeah, we coming out strong! We coming out strong! There you go! Slate Stone is officially in the building! Let's get some wings going on around here!
Wings up.
The bees are swarming! The bees are swarming! Yeah, it's going down! Season 2, Slate Stone, Phenom Radio!
Yeah. Phenom Radio.
Yeah, Phenom Radio is in the building.
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
It's a wonderful way to set season 2 off.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Season 2, y'all ready?
Season 2 is going down.
Damn.
Yeah.
Live and direct.
Live and direct. We chopping it up with Slate Stone. Yeah.
We are live on Facebook. 3, 2, 1.
What's good? What's good? We are back. We are back. Season 2. Season 2. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. Wu Wednesday. That's right. The saga continues.
Yeah.
The swarm continues.
What's happening, y'all? Don't you miss us?
2021. Pop those bottles. Throw those wings up. Yeah.
What's up?
Slate Stone.
Slate
You.
Stone in the
Sometimes
house.
me. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's a thumbs. A 5-time thumbs.
We going live on Instagram, y'all.
We live all over the place.
We live on Facebook.
Speaker, IG, Deezer, Apple Music, Amazon Music, yeah, iHeart Music as well.
Spotify.
Spotify. Yeah. Don't you love the sound of that? They pay good. Bling, bling, cash. Yeah. Make sure y'all get your paperwork together if you are artists out there with a hellified craft and your music is streaming. You want to be paid, so make sure you get your paperwork together and sign up to the correct companies before you can get paid.
That's right. Get paid.
Yeah, get paid.
Get paid to get played.
Yeah. It's the American way. Yeah, you gotta make that money. It's the American way. Yeah, we got Slate Stone in the building. Yeah, this is real big.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is huge right here.
We're doing it. We're gonna introduce
Season 2.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Oh man, they always take my stories.
It's going down, man. It's going down. Y'all hear Wu-Tang in the background. Hit us up. Let us know what's your favorite Wu-Tang song. Who's your favorite Wu-Tang artist?
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like all of them. I love all of them.
All of them.
Yeah. A alike, B alike, and C alike.
Yes.
Yes.
Elohim.
Today, mathematics is knowledge cipher.
Yeah.
Knowledge cipher, all right? For all those who don't know, it's 10. Knowledge cipher, or being born to knowledge, you know, through the knowledge.
Oh, yes.
We're back!
We're back!
Wu Wednesday Live Wire Radio Show, So Serious TV, the best of both worlds. And we chopping it up with no other than Slate Stone.
This is the Valentine's Day show.
It's the Valentine's Day show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thugging it out. Thug out with the heart. Yeah, we're going to switch that out. Thug out with the heart. We're going to do it the intellectual way.
Yeah, Cupid got a wife beater on.
Huh?
I said Cupid has a wife beater on.
Oh, yeah. He's from the hood. I know the people wants to know some information, some Wu history, and all that good stuff, you know, because I got school fees nerds. DJ Live Wire, Ray Jackson, Slate Stone is in the building. So that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Let me know when you're ready, and we're going to pop off.
I'm always always ready.
Okay, so let's go, let's go, let's go. I hope you got your Scooby snacks. I hope you sit back, you got your family and your friends and all that. Look out for the snakes, but make sure they're around too, because everybody needs some information, you know, some knowledge, some food for thought.
What's up, Mr. Stone? You can't hear you, brother.
Yeah, we're going to get some sound. We're going to get some vibes around here.
Some blessings. How y'all doing?
There you go. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey.
Yeah, it's Wu Wednesday. It's Slate Stone. That's you, Slate Stone.
Yes, sir. What's good, man? How y'all doing?
Got my page
Wise and
hot.
civilized and yourself?
Blessed, man. I can't complain. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the show.
Man, we powering up around here, man.
Yes,
It's
sir.
season two, Wu Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Yourself, man.
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing, man, to be here,
It's an
man.
honor to have you in the building.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it. I'm thankful.
A great mind, man. A great mind.
Yes, sir.
So let's kick it off. Let's kick it off correctly. Where's she at? There she go. That's Rain Jackson. I'm DJ Livewire, and that's the Slate Stone right there.
Yeah, Rain is over here multitasking though.
Yeah. We're about to converse, man.
What's up? So tell us about Phenom Radio.
Yeah, let's talk.
Peace and blessings to you both. Live Wires Radio, Wu Wednesdays, the whole movement, all the advancements. I appreciate y'all for allowing me to take this time to be on y'all's platform. You know what I mean? But Phenom Radio is the most versatile hip-hop station in the world. We started out as two MCs, me and my partner, Slim the Phenom. We hooked up doing music, you know, grinding it out as MCs before. It was a billion of us, you know, it was just a few 100,000 rappers at the time. But we was grinding. There wasn't a lot of outlets for artists at that time with one sheets and, you know, doing events and whatnot and retreats and paying to open up and whatnot. So through that whole payola and, you know, how the game was working in, pay to play, we seen there wasn't a lot of outlets. So we just took it upon ourselves like, you know, we got to do this for ourselves. We were already investing in ourselves, including myself. I was already spending the money to get on radio and paying DJs, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. That's the game, you know what I mean? But I was doing that and I wasn't recouping. I wasn't reciprocating the same energy. Okay. So out in West Texas, in Lubbock, Texas, we had one hip hop station. It was FM back then. And they had no local outlet, no nothing. But I was doing like mix show, you know, show introductions for them on a midday mix show, the evening mix shows. They let me do the introduction, but there was no artist music in rotation, no nothing. So long story short, we were trying to get them to do it. I was doing battles on the radio, whatnot, still traveling, investing money. Finally, they got around to opening up the door, and they approached my boy Slim and was like, say, man, do you want to do, because Slim was doing everybody's artwork. He was doing everybody's everything, recording everybody. So they asked him if he wanted to do the local radio show and host it. And he said he didn't have time, so he told him to tap in with me, and then from there, it's history. So from
boom, boom, like Wizard say, boom, boom.
Yeah. Right, boom, boom.
So when did you actually get the love for music in general?
This was back young in church, you know what I mean? Grew up in a church home. Like most of us do, you know, and from being a musician, watching the musicians on the drums and the organs, that started for me. You know, I started playing keys. I got a talent by ear. And then from there, it was making beats. And then it was tapping into more hip hop. And it grew from there. And I'm still here.
Okay. So we're going to do this red light, green light, hot peas and butter, right? How and when did you become a part of the mighty, mighty W?
No doubt. Now, this is a blessing right here. This was probably, I say around between 2009 and 2010. Through grinding and doing music online, Phenom Radio and the platform, we were branched out. Like our stream was everywhere. We was doing our thing with Live 365 in over 68 countries, 100 countries streaming. And we were taking independent artist music. So I came across DJ IRS, salute to him. And at the time, he was connected out of Jersey with a D Cloud 9 Deviator out of the Kill Army camp, you know, the DJ. So he started Deviators, you know what I mean, which was DJs, but without the J, you know, a whole nother movement he was doing, Deviator, dance, embracing the culture. And so he started the Chambers, and then he reached out to me and was like, say, man, I want to do these ideas, these chambers, this is who I am. I was heard about you through IRS. You know, I want to see if you want to be a part of it. You know, it's like you're a dope MC. And I was like, yeah, man. So from there, I told him I wanted to be the Black Chamber, which the Black Chamber was thinkers. You know what I mean? It was different colors he allowed us to pick for the pillars, you know, the dance, the hip hop, the graffiti, the song, you know, all that. But I chose Black Chamber. And through D Cloud 9, the Kill Army roots, from there is how I got tied into the Mighty W family.
That's what's up.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's some history for you right there.
Yeah, that's just
straight up. That's some history, man. I like that.
What's the inspiration behind your music?
My inspiration is, you know, I'd say music in general, you know what I mean? There's no specific person or one motivating factor, but as far as the power of music and hip hop, and like I said, starting from the keys and being a musician, it just took me, you know, from making beats, production, then the lyricism, the poetry, the bars, you know, the storytelling, then the art, the graffiti, the dance with it, the scratching, all those elements kind of chose me. You know, and through it choosing me and making me who I am, you know, that keeps my inspiration going. Being able to help and give and serve, you know, help the culture, help push the culture forward, help independent artists, work with beautiful people on platforms such as yourself, Live Wires, all that,
man.
All this right here. Right. That's what inspires me right here. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That's dope. It's Black History Month, y'all.
Black History Month. Every day should actually be Black History.
Yes.
And we should all study due to the fact COVID-19 has stopped a lot of stuff. But one thing it gave everybody a chance to do was take that time out and embrace within themselves to figure out who they are and who their surroundings are, because even though they said you can't have a massive amount of people within your household at one particular time, if you really cared about that individual, you made sure that they was within your surroundings. Mm-hmm. And they still doing it now with this COVID-19 and now COVID-21. You know, so just stay in prayer. In other words, stay in prayer and stay focused on whatever it is. Just stay focused. This is the time to either build or destroy. You know, if you're doing supreme mathematics, that's the number 8. You know, and we choose to build.
Right?
Yeah. We're going to say to destroy for other people. We're going to build around here. Yeah, boom, boom.
No, I might just destroy some lyricists out there or something.
Okay. Man, you get a little hungry. Wartime, get a little hungry. Yeah, get a little hungry. Yeah.
But I was saying that to ask you, who was your inspiration or let me rephrase that, the Black history mentor, past, 2-part question. So past and present, would you want your children or children's children to know right now?
That's a good one. I gotta take my glasses.
Right?
Let me take these Gucci's off. Take these Gucci's off of this one. I take the Gucci's off of this one.
That's a great
Let's start with the past. Who would you make sure that, given the Black History Month, who we want to teach our children about?
Starting off with the past, it would definitely be, there's so many. Now, we know this as a collective, there's so many of us that have contributed, but if I had to pick one, it would be Marcus Garvey.
Boom! 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 Hold on. Now, hold on. Tag me in. Come on, tag me in. Check this out. Drop the history. This is facts that most people don't know. Mm-hmm. The Garvey Nights, right? And I'm going to ask you the answer. I know the answer, but I'm going to ask you. The Garvey Nights linked with Malcolm X. How is it linked? Bow.
Woo!
Bam!
I got to get my knowledge up.
Wu Wednesday.
Now, you know what? Now, the Garvey Nights, I'll be honest, in my research of Marcus Garvey, the UNIA, the red, black, and green, all that, the first time of me hearing about the Garvey Nights is now. So I need the education.
Okay. Well, peep gang. Remember the saying, there's nothing new underneath the sun, right?
Right.
The bloodline goes a long way. Later for the color, just the bloodline would tell who that person is and what they're capable of doing, right? Without tapping into their full capabilities, their full potential.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for every great leader that we had so far that we can date back, they all came from the mud, a rock, and got shined up to be that diamond, should I say. Well, Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey are related because that's his grandparents. The Garvey Knights, they was part of that movement. Before Malcolm X, AKA Big Red, was even born and conceived, those thoughts and perceptions about being a great leader and moving his people forward was already embedded within him. DNA goes a long way. That's why they say, or every old folk that I came across have said, if I knew what I knew back then, now the world will be a different place. If we just pay attention, nothing is free. Pay attention and listen and take heed for what was already written, we can become great again. Because what once was will be again. But only those 5% of the 5% will be included in that royal march.
With that being said, what made you choose Marcus Garvey?
With Marcus Garvey, it was the fact of his accomplishments and his whole do for self, back to Africa type sense, no knowledge of self, who we are, the Black Star Line coming together, how he unified the people back then. Way back then, how he had a movement of 11 million plus, some numbers say, it's different. But collectively as a people, and his how he dialogued with the people to get us, in that mind frame of who we are, what we are, what we represent, what our value is, and what we should be thinking. And that for me stood out like, man, he was doing all this back then. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he was able to do all this, no internet, no social media, no email, and so, and to see how they try to disrupt it, it's a lot of factors, but that's what did it for me with Garvey. You know what I mean? His energy, attracted me. There's a lot of them, don't get me wrong, but Garvey stood out more to me when it came in my search of knowledge of who we are, knowledge of self, where we come from. He stood out more. Now, when you say Garvey Knights, you saying Garveyites or Garvey Knights?
Garvey Knights.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I hadn't heard of that. You know what I mean?
Garvey Knights.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Study to show yourself to prove.
Well, we
got to.
Because the information that we know, we really don't know. We only get bits and pieces of what they want us to know. It's as far as you're going to dig into that soil. And the first thing is the more stuff you're going to know to turn around to know that you don't even know that.
Right. Knowledge is infinite, like they say.
Because we're not promised anything.
Right.
So on to the second part of the question, who now?
Yeah, who now?
Yeah, for me now, in the current state of the world and whatnot, it'd be the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Boom, 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 boom. And why did you pick him? Why did you pick him?
The reason why I chose him and the nation is because I see his example and his light to the people. Now, we understand that everybody is everybody. We don't know the ins and outs of everybody. But as far as a collective group of Black people now in this time where, I'm not saying that there's not our Tariq Nasheeds and our Umar Johnsons and all our different people. But as far as a collective group of people on the do for self, like the Garvey, who we are, moving together, speaking truth to power, he's the best example in my world, and in my mind and in my universe as of right now, that's been doing it consistently and continue to do it to this day.
Boom, boom, boom. I agree with you, man. 1,000%. You get the
1,000,
wings for that one.
1,000.
Straight up, you get the wings for that one. How do you feel about Trump no longer the president? He's out of there. And now Biden being the president. You an enlightened brother. How do you feel about that move?
Being 1,000 with you and being honest, to me, it's all, I call it, not that I didn't make this up, but I call it politics. You know what I mean? Like it's all,
boom, boom.
It's all a game in a sense that it don't matter red or blue, elephant, donkey, left, right. You know what I mean? They got their own agenda. They got that. It's only to cater to their interests, regardless of how they use the people, regardless of how they bring us together, what little token people they throw out there for us, what little bit of stimulus checks they use to, you know, dangle in our face, whatever it is to get our attention. It's still, to me, as a whole, not meant for us. You know what I mean? And when I say us, I mean our people, and specific Black people, colored people, but then everybody that's not in that 1%. You know what I mean? Like, because all those people in politics, they got their security, they got their money, they got their corporate backing, they got their own plan of where they want to go and what they're going to do. And I feel that they're going to do whatever they can to get that and achieve that through executive orders, through, you know, black faces, you know, whatever it is. You know, so when it comes,
it's no longer the color. I don't think it's never was about the color, and I think that's why we keep going in the Groundhog Day type thing. Well,
Yes,
baby, we back, baby.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Live by your Ray Jackson, Slate Stone. We in
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yes, we're dropping some knowledge today. Y'all tune in.
It's season 2. Season 2.
It's season 2, and we coming heavy with the jewels.
Yes, yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
not ready. Y'all
Yeah,
ready?
we dropping it. We dropping
Let's
it.
shout out to a lot of people on this page. Let's shout out to I can't see who that
Okay,
is.
I'll tell you some of them. Katrina Turner, Katrina
Savage.
Turner 1.
Yeah.
My boy Haywood 60.
What's up,
What's
Haywood?
good? I'm back to my old me.
Yeah.
Salute to you.
Me too.
Big shout out to Candy Talk.
What's up, Candy?
Talk. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Make sure y'all check out Candy Talk.
Yeah, we see you.
Mook in the morning, every morning. Check out Mook in the morning.
Mook in the
Don't
morning.
forget to cut that Vega Dawn apparel.
Yeah.
All right? Man, woman, and child, like sun, moon, and the stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get that. All right? I said Mook in the morning?
You said
Yeah, Mook in the morning.
Yeah.
Mook in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Shamika Bottoms and the whole Protect Your Neck Records. Shout out to y'all, man. Everybody that's tapped
Protect
in.
your neck.
And hey, man, from Texas, I seen you.
Activism.
Yes, sir.
And this is on a regular, constant basis, not once in the blue moon. You always got something to enlighten the people when they go onto your page.
Are you still an active FOI?
Actually, I'm processing. I'm processing. Yeah. So everything I've been doing up until this point, you know, as far as the nation and being support, you know, has just been off of the energy and Allah guiding me. You know, but I'm now in the process of becoming a registered member of the nation and a registered FOI, so I can be on post and remain on post. You know what I mean?
Look at you.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
West
Yes,
Texas.
sir.
That's what's going down.
Knowledge and power.
And then, I want to say, as far as like the organizations and the helping across, you know, the events, the community thing, I've been blessed to be able to be a part of those movements with those people. So as you see me using my gifts across the matrix to put that out of what I'm connected to and what we're doing, it's not so much me. You know what I mean? It's not me at all. I'm just a nobody, but I'm fortunate and blessed to be a part of those people that are doing those things. So as they shine, I shine, we shine together.
But correction, you are somebody. You are a great God, a great king.
Yes,
You
sir.
enlighten me every single day. I tap into your page. I go through all the other pages just to see if they doing what God is supposed to do, which
Yes,
is
sir.
enlightening people even when you don't want to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every second, every minute. So salute to you. Give me your props now with your roses. Don't wait till you go to the next level.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Likewise, and much love and roses and respect to you and your platform. It's been some years since You know, we've been back and forth through the matrix and on the phone and text every now and then trying to get to this point. But I'm thankful for that, man. And I'm inspired also to be right here.
On a higher power timing.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Everything. And you know, big shout out to Vega Dawn, because I want to build on this quick fast. Vega Dawn was online, Facebook Live, and he was basically building about the trials and tribulations that a musician go through. Regardless whether you are artist, producer, if you're in this music industry, it's a lot that you're going to have to endure in order to get to a certain level. And one is being patient and being strong, being consistent. Knowing that this is what you want and sticking to it, because it's not easy. Rome wasn't built overnight, and people just don't give you love overnight. It takes years to build up a fan base of consistent people that loves to see you win. Not everybody want to see you win. Family most times don't want to see you win. You know? So stay strong and stay focused. And I say that to say this. Through all these years of us building, me and you, how did you maintain to keep your stability? I see you don't have your locks no more. You cut those. So when you grow locks, that's a transformation within itself. To cut them is a transformation. Let me know what's on your mind. There you go. There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, like you were saying, dedication, effort, commitment, sacrifice, patience, persistence, perseverance. You know, all those things are different attributes that a God should have, you know, or someone that's dedicated. We won't even take it to that level, but somebody that's, you know, you need all those elements to be something, in my opinion, and for what I've learned from other examples. So for me, it's my goal has never been to be the #1 rapper, the #1 radio, or to be on TV and none of that. My thing has always been from a humble standpoint of service in everything I do, using my gifts to help advance myself, but to help us, really. You know what I mean? That's always been in me. So one thing real quick that you said, I mentioned about the Garvey Nights and the blood and it being in you, is somewhere along them lines in the ancestry that's in my bloodline. What I'm doing is in my blood, because that's why I'm here. So I like that right there, and I believe that. But you know, it's very important for anybody to stay dedicated and find out what your purpose is and your why. And what we learned in the ABS tribe, salute to Brother Ben X, Jake Taylor Jacobs, the ABS tribe network, you know, is like your why has to be big enough. Like, why do you do what you do? If you're just doing it for money or you doing it because you want to be the next hot, that's not big enough. You know what I mean? My why is to create awareness, reach equity for my people in all aspects. You know what I mean?
Generational wealth.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. You know,
like feel like and see it like, my brother.
Yes, sir.
We're now building an empire. We're on a time clock. Whether people want to know it or not, this is a stage. The background is nothing but scenery. When
yes,
they
sir.
pull that back, it ain't nothing but scorpions, snakes, and dragons. What
yes,
are you
sir.
going to do when the power grid shut down and you got to go back to day one? That's something that most of us never even experienced, let alone seen it on TV, because they don't even show those repeats.
Right.
You got to open that like a book, and most of us don't even want to open the book. So I say that to say this, you know, everything that's a curse is also a gift, right? And sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Because even with the $600, the $1,200 before with the stimulant stuff, let's keep in mind, a lot of individuals out there, let's take away the color. Like I said, we all one color. So let's take away that. But there's a lot of unsatisfied individuals since day one that got the money and they wasted the money on a lot of shit that would just disappear. Now, just imagine everybody say they want change. Y'all all want a difference, right? Y'all all want a difference. If y'all all took $5 out that $2,000, $1,200, whatever it was, and invested all together, that was your corporation.
Yep.
That was your corporation. That was your tax ID. That was your sit back and sleep and the money makes money for you. That was that money that they gave you.
Yep.
But a lot of y'all wasted and still waiting for this second one. Now, a lot of y'all, once again, is going to repeat what y'all did with the first one because that's all y'all know.
What they wasted on?
Oh, probably Chinese food that they said they wasn't going to eat at the Chinese place no more.
Not Chinese food.
They forget. We got a short-term memory.
Yeah,
I mean, this is keeping official. The same things that we're talking about right now, Marcus Garvey did it. Malcolm X did it. The list goes on and on and on and on. But yet we still keep running this rat race, and it's never going to be a change if you keep doing the same thing. It takes one person to do something. Once you do it, and you got a unified of people together to do it, that's your community. You're not going to be able to save everybody. They're trying to lower the population the best way they know how. If you don't own land and grow your own fruit, you're getting artificial stuff. 85% of the stuff you buy from the supermarkets, and if you live in an urban community, is grade D.
Yep.
You're not even eating food no more.
Yep.
You're eating factory stuff.
Yep.
Artificial.
How to eat to live.
How to eat to live. Live to eat.
Yep.
All right. When you pay attention, you're going to survive. We keep running off with the distractions. We're going to get lost. Like Olivia. All right? All right, so it's Livewire Radio's Wu Wednesday. I'm DJ Livewire Ray Jackson, and we kicking it with Slate Stone. Boom, boom. Season 2.
Season 2. You got something to say, huh?
Yeah, big shout out to RZA. Yeah. RZA, good humor. Ice cream.
What's the movie? Cutthroat
City. Number 1.
Thumbs up.
Number 1. The W been winning, man.
Yeah.
Billboard charts. Money in the Grave, DJ Livewire, Money in the Grave, number 19 on Billboard Hot 100, number 2 on iTunes, number 1 on Amazon bestseller.
Yeah, we've been working.
Yeah, Predicted Platinum, number 12 on the Billboard Top 100, number 1 on iTunes.
Yes, I want to do a special shout out to Bash.
Basha! Where I'm from? Where I'm from? The brand new video is out right now.
Right now. His birthday is Valentine's Day.
And his birthday's Valentine's Day. And he's a lover boy. Hey, lover boy!
yes. As well as Gregory Hines. Shout out to
Gregory Hines. Yeah, that's the tap dance, man.
Yeah. And tap back in with us on Saturday.
For Saturday Hype.
Saturday Hype.
The return to Saturday Hype.
Yeah, it's the day before Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And that's my favorite holiday.
Ladies, you gotta tap on in. Miss Ray Jackson done went out there and got one of those super black dudes that be at the strip club, and the dude be mad. He ain't want to drive you home.
I got Jason love.
Yeah, what's the true definition of love? We're gonna get some aspects from like people like Alan Watts, my boy D. Burt. Yeah, so we're gonna dig deep into it to kind of get a philosophy. That's what they say, right? Philosophy. Way of the true definition of love. Yeah. So we can get deep into it. Emotions.
What is the true definition of love, Mr. Stone?
Yeah. Good question.
Right. Y'all got the great questions. Love to me is something, it's an emotion that we put a label on, you know what I mean? And we call it certain things, but love has a lot of dynamics to it. And for me, love transcends the definition. I mean, that's from, I'd say use the word unconditional. Like if you actually love something or love someone, regardless of the good, the bad, the black, the white, the gray, that love don't leave, that yearning, that emotion that comes from the mind, to care, to nurture, all those things come with the definition of love, and even with our people, with our family, with our relationships, our children, our family, like it's more to it than the definition, but love for me is all of that, in one. Like, so, love transcends. You just gotta.
He's a strong black man.
That's a strong black man. Yes. Well, I just want to say I love you.
I love you too. Much love to you, my sister and my brother.
Love is all around it, bro.
Love.
It's love.
My favorite holiday. I love love. I did a whole album about love because I love love. So.
Yeah, love. Raindrop holiday.
Raindrops loves holidays.
There you go.
Right?
Direction.
That's my volume 2.
Yeah,
out.
volume 2.
Yeah, that's out now. And it's not just I didn't want to just do one genre. I want to put together all the genres that I love. So I put together a little mambo for Monday, a little Tito Puente Jr. I put a little funk in there.
Yeah, look, Climax, all female funk band.
I put a little soul
I got it all.
From the I Get Sweet Randy Love.
Oh man, not Sweet Randy.
Sweet Randy Love. I put a little jazz in there from Preston Glass and Stephanie Angelini. Like I just laid out.
Big shout out to Stephanie Angelini. Everybody out there in Australia.
Yeah, go check.
That's
that
international.
International.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, big shout out to Southwest. Yeah, only fly Southwest.
And only stay at Hilton.
Yeah.
And only have a Benz.
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz that is.
Shout out to my black Germans over there in Orlando, Florida.
Boom.
Love y'all too.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
We back. It's Wu Wednesday, season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah, big shout out to RZA once again. You know.
Shout out to RZA,
Yeah.
Inspector Deck, Master Killer, Capadonna.
Yeah. Oh, Cap new album is out.
Method Man.
Cap new album's out. Method Man Part 3,
Yeah.
Season 3, Episode 3. Just say 3. That's understanding. 3. Big shout out to the Meth Lab. Hands on.
3.
Right.
Hands on.
Yeah, hands on. Everybody up there at the Meth Lab, you already know. And I can't forget Don Pacino. I can't forget Don Pacino and Bugsy and Timbo King. Yeah, everybody, man. Judah Priest, 144,000. Oh, yeah, he dropped something over the COVID for all y'all when I was at NYC. For all those who didn't catch it, I want you to stay logged in because after this interview, I'm digging in my bag, More woo. Yeah, and I got some Keyshana. R&B, 144,000.
Oh yeah.
And she got those vocals.
And we got some hot R&B from Protect Your Neck from Shamika Bottoms, remember?
That's right. I got some Shattered Dreams. My boy Shannon Showtime. Yeah.
And we got
it all.
Joints from Slate Stone.
Oh, I got Slate Stone's exclusive. Can you smell what DJ Lawboy is cooking? Yeah, it's going down. It's going down.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, the saga continues. It don't end.
Yeah, that's right.
Let them know where they can hit you at, Slate. Where can they contact you? And any services that you can help them with.
No doubt. Salute to the Live Wires Radio, the whole Mighty Wu, the legacy, the branches, the family, everybody tapped in. Hit us up at Phenom Radio anywhere online. Hashtag the 1000 Network anywhere online. Follow at Slate Stone Music. You can type that in on any internet connection. That's at Slate Stone Music. You'll find me. I'm on multiple platforms. But one of the main services that I would offer right now outside of radio and music and streaming is the ABS tribe, the ABS firm. Tap in with us. Tap in with Brother Ben X. If y'all don't know, tap in with Jake Taylor Jacobs. ABS Tribe Anywhere Network, abs.com, where we teach how to do for self and ways you can do for self. And one of our main things is we teach passive impact. Passive impact brings passive income. You know what I mean? So the more you impact people, the more that you give, the more you'll receive. You see what I'm saying? And you can transfer that to products, business, so on and so forth. But we also learn the GEA method. I'm gonna leave y'all with this concerning that. GEA is where you give, you engage, and you attract your audience. You know what I mean? So if you do that, you give, provide a lot of value. You engage those who interact with you, social media and real life, you will attract your audience, and that passive impact will generate just like with us. We've been building over the years that impact from how you check in on some of my timelines. I'm checking in for your Live Wires, and we sharing that impact reaches and goes on, and then we continue to build to be years down the line right here doing this still.
Facts. We go all the way back to MySpace.
Yeah, it goes back. It goes all the way back.
Facebook, MySpace, if you're trying to do it.
Another banger. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So y'all make sure y'all check the brother out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he got some good stuff, good information, and he's for the people. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I was watching Brother Ben X on a lot of his posts that he comments on with the coronavirus from the moment they announced it up until now, and he just on point about a lot of stuff that we as melanated people want to say, but can't say.
Right.
Mainly out of fear. For me,
right.
I say whatever, but
fear.
He says a lot of he breaks it down for us. So I've been really paying attention to Brother Ben X. So salute to him as well.
Yeah, and real quick, salute to them. You mentioned something real quick about fear, and one thing I learned and one thing I love concerning the nation, not saying that other people outside of the nation don't have that, but they lose that fear. There is no fear. You know what I mean? You only fear Allah, God. And a lot of us don't know that fear equals control. Like you just said, people don't say anything, or we don't say certain things on these platforms or where we're at out of fear. Because we're scared of a repercussion or something's going to happen. But you think if you have someone that's fearless, they going to do those things like we see Brother Ben X and certain people staying and the minister and the nation and guarding those that speaking that truth to power regardless, because truth wavers for no man. So once you speaking that you lose the fear, I think it'll put us all in a better position. We're not worried about our job. We're not worried about if you're going to blackball us. We're not worried about if you're going to cut this off or hurt our family if we do this. We'll be more self-reliant, like I learned from Garvey too, self-reliance,
You're right. That's what I loved about the nation, is that it shows us as melanated people that power and that fearlessness. And, up front, it doesn't, when we're looking on TV or we look in other places, it, shows us in different elements that we should not be in, you know what I mean?
Right.
But when you look at, we're not afraid, because we know at the end of the day, like for instance, Michael, when he had to go to a court appearance at one time, and he had the nation backing him. We as melanated people felt more secure that he was going to be okay going in and coming out, because of the nation's strength was there supporting him. So that's one of the things that, why I follow the nation, or why I listen to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Somebody got to stand up. We all can't be wearing dresses around this motherfucker.
I want to say it.
Boom. We all can't do it. We got to have some real men somewhere.
Yeah, we need
somewhere, man. Protect the household, protect the land. Like I said, get your own land. That second round of stimulus money, take that and invest it.
Right.
Own something. So when shit do hit the fan, the martial law kicks in, they only martial lawing what the city owns. Remember, everything in United States of America is for sale. So if you own your land, they're not going to go on your land. But if you don't own it and they own it, and it comes back to captivity, you'll be one of the idiots that spent the stimulus money in there, because you got nothing to show for it.
And
sir.
It'll only be your fault.
And even if you do own it and they run up on your land, you can't protect it in a dress. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get my gun. I'm going to blast out of my skirt. Hold on. I can't run right.
Right?
Right.
Y'all need to get it together.
Or be like, my nails got in the way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I couldn't hit the safety.
Let me check my powder real quick. No,
I
want to see that. I want to see the soldiers ready,
Yeah, man up. Man,
Right.
It wasn't never a time, now is the time. And for all them slow gassers, people that don't believe shit stink until you smell it, here goes one. Ask your mother, ask your father, ask any elder. The planet don't stay still. The galaxy that was 1975, 1988, 1990, that's gone. We've been past that.
Right.
We're in some place we never seen before. We're about to see a lot of stuff we never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the media blindfold you like the horse and have those blockers on. The only thing you can see is ahead while you being attacked and set up on the sideline. Be strong. Respect the women. Respect the women. Respect the children. If you haven't spoken to them before, now is the time that each one teach one, and together we can build the nation. It takes somebody that got some type of capital and want to build generational wealth and willing to really, really help. We're here.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's join forces. If we keep procrastinating and saying we'll do it tomorrow, we'll still be in captivity. The chain's supposed to be lifted 400 years ago. You do the math. I think that passed a long time ago, but because we still sleep, now we're in another galaxy.
Yep.
Everybody wants to go to Mars, but can't do right here.
Yep.
You do the math.
Yep.
What's the project you have out now?
What's the project? Back to you. What's the project?
No doubt. So as far as music, I've been releasing music for a while, since 2000. And the most recent project that I released is the Wu Deviator Black Chamber. It's a tribute project to the Wu-Tang Clan. It's 10 tracks.
That's dope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's 10 tracks, 36 bars each track. So 10 times 36, you got 360 degrees of knowledge. There's no profanity on it. It's all over Wu beats, and they all have messages, and it's all tied in. It's full circle. So that's my most recent project. You can stream that, while it's still up on nervedjsmixtapes.com, or if you want the original files, just hit me up, hit up my people, or hit up Livewires, and I'll get you the files.
Boom!
Yeah.
You're hearing exclusively right here on Livewire Radio 24/7, 7 days a week.
That's what's up.
Heavy rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Livewire Radio Show, Wu Wednesday, Slate Stone. We're in the building. Tell a friend to tell a friend, log on. I got a whole lot of exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
Slate Stone's exclusives. You don't want to miss it. It's going down. DJ Livewire, Rain Jackson, power up, baby. Power up. It's season 2. Season 2. We're back. Yeah, this show is brought to you by the Climax Corporation, Universal Music Group, the Hilton Hotel, Mercedes-Benz, go buy your Benz, and the Wu-Tang DJ Coalition.
Get it on my nerves.
Big time.
Wu-Tang is for the kids, y'all.